Good morning, imps. Breathe the Blue Imp here, gaming with the baby, and today we're playing Minecraft. We're going back to daily Minecraft uploads because my channel did not do great in the month of April. We're in the Fork Around Find Out playlist, and we're about to fork around find out because I don't know why that blue thing is flickering. I don't think I'm summoning the warden, but we're about to find out. That might be too deep. I probably don't need to go that. Oh. How deep does this stuff go? Come on, we're just trying to skippy-the-daddle past it. Why is there's so much warden mold under here? I don't know what I should do about that, you know? Oh, that's why that spot was empty. Oh, well, those blocks are gone. All right, so lava pocket. Can I stick it there? Can I stick it there? Nope. We're gonna walk a little closer, and I'm just gonna put these here to save my butt cheeks. So, torch there. Now, how do we get past this lava pocket? We could go around it. Could also go under it. Under it seems really risky, though. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be getting under that. Huh. Can I? Ooh. We being real brave. This is a true fork around to find out. All right, what's to the side? Huh. Maybe we should end this tunnel and start strip mining in the next tunnel. We probably will do that. Okay, so did I finish talking about the Ren Fair? I said the husband sword fight. I had to work up on the stick. Bobbi got tons of compliments because she was the cutest fairy in the whole world. I almost swore. I'm trying not to. It's going great. Oh, I did trinket trading. I bought bones. I'm gonna need to buy more bones. And I found bones in an estate sale lately. Recently, so I was like, hey, I didn't even need to buy the bones there, but it was still fun. Oh, yeah, I was saying how next time I'm gonna bring a cooler with Ziploc so I can save all my munchies. Yeah. Let's see. We definitely want to go camping again. Oh, I got to talk about the camping part, but I got to talk about the aquarium part, so maybe we'll talk about the aquarium in this one. Oh, I definitely need to edit those videos and upload them to my computer because my phone is about to die from too much memory holding. So once I get those edited and stuff, I can delete them off the phone because I'll have them somewhere else. They'll be saved on the computer and on YouTube because we're gonna do double down. Don't want to miss out on any info. Okay, iron. When did I find that? Ugh, the belchies. All right. Now we can leave that redstone. We'll come back for it. I have a lot of redstone. I'm about to make a building out of it because I didn't really plan on making redstone builds. Actually, oh god, burp. That hurt. Pause for the blasphemous. I didn't say God. I said dog. I said oh dog, burp. Okay. Where was I starting my strip mining tunnels? Cause this one's really long. Definitely wasn't starting it here. All right, I guess it's a bit further down. Where did I start out? This is where I was starting the tunnel. Okay, cool. Well, we'll go down this side. Oh, that's the wrong pickaxe. Whoo! It could have been disastrous if I used the fortune one. That one does have fortune on it, right? Yeah, that one's fortune. The fortune one is not for mindless mining. Man, I should have been using a diamond pickaxe ages ago. Would have gotten the materials for things so much faster. Okay, was there anything else at the Ren Fair? I mean, I'll probably remember later, but I'm trying to get my story straight. I think that was all the stuff. Also, if you're enjoying the video, so ooh, diamonds. Lots of pretty diamonds. Oh, the husband was right. Strip mining is the way to go. The husband's always right. I don't know why I'm always like, oh my gosh, he was right. He's played this game enough that I should know this by now. But knowing me, I always have to experiment myself. Be like, first, let me try it the wrong way. Because it might work for me. You don't know. And he's like, I do. And I was like, you don't know that. That may be one of the reasons why we get along. I don't just like blindly listen to everything he says. Even though like 90% of the time he is right. I'm just like, nah, bruh. Let me test this out. Let me see how wrong I can be before I'm like, hey, you right. And I have absolutely nothing. Again, it's not hard at all for me to say you're right because he is. And then sometimes I right. This is perfect English. But anyway, sometimes I'm right, sometimes he's right. And we're not that type of couple where we have a difficulty saying that. Well, I mean, I don't have difficulty saying it. I don't know if he does. Husband, do you have difficulty saying when I'm right? Leave it in the comments below. All right. Yeah, back to this. yeah, so I like to experiment with my own shenanigans, and then when my own shenanigans don't work, or don't work at all, or just aren't as efficient, then I'll try his out and see if it works for me, and if it does, then yeah, we'll try it. Yeah, it only took me like, how many videos in the original playlist? 200 videos in that playlist, and I think about 70, 80 in this one. It only took about 280 videos for me to finally strip mine. It's not too long. Better late than never, as I always say in the chat. In the chat. This isn't live. In the comments. Well, alright, so Ren Fair. I think that was all there was to report. There weren't really any kids for Bobbi to, you know, play. Oh, well, I mean, before we got in, there was, like, a little kid she was playing with, which was cute, and she was swinging around the prop, dagger I brought her, and the prop, pew pew. I'm not sure if YouTube lets you say GUN. So, oh, we're gonna call it a blaster. The prop pirate blaster. She was swinging that around, and people were highly amused because it was so adorable. It was actually really hilarious. I have pictures. I'm gonna post those probably on my Facebook. Ooh. Smack. All right. Well, I guess we're gonna have to go down one. But that blocked the oop. I could leave. No, we're not gonna leave that open. We're not gonna leave that open because then something's gonna plop down, and nope. That has to be on the right, otherwise I will be hopelessly, miserably lost. Okay, I'm trying to make sure I use this pickaxe down to the red, but I don't want to go over the red. I don't want to break it. Oh, wait. Am I going too deep? I might be going too deep. Probably don't need to go that. Oh. I don't know. We'll see. Put that block back. Because then I want to go just, like, barely deep enough. Alright, okay, I think that was deep enough, so let's go. Do I need a pork chop? No, not yet. Alright, so I think that was all for the Renfer stuff. But anyways, so we packed up all of it. Oh. Hey, here's my other path. Oh, no. I'll put that torch there. Okay, cool. Anyways, so we left the Renfer. Oh, I almost stepped in that. Ooh, I would have been so mad because it didn't even pour on me. I just fully stepped in it. Like, here we go, full of confidence. Okay, how do we... Do I have any gravel on me? I don't have any gravel. Can I find some gravel? There might be gravel in my neighboring tunnel. Maybe. Pretty sure there's gravel somewhere. Do I still have my shovel? Why do I have the axe out? There's absolutely no wood here. Okay, cool. Let's just run through here real quick. See if we go. I know there was gravel somewhere, but I can't remember which direction was in. But anyway, packed up all of our Ren Fair goodies, had a good time. Ooh, and the husband also got like one of the Ren Fair mugs. I kind of regret not getting them more often because I didn't realize it said the year, and for some reason that made a big deal to me. So next year I'll definitely be getting one. Oh, I think I want to say they have a gold one. I want to get the gold one because I feel like that would go with Tulip's character really well. Okay, what would we be doing? Yes, I think that... Ha! I guess we're gonna have to go up. I'm so sure that was gonna work. But I bet everyone in the comments was like, that's not gonna work. That's not, she gonna see that's not gonna work. That's not, see, I told you that wasn't gonna work. No one knows it's gonna be like that in the comments. My comments are super duper nice, even when I make the most basic mistakes, both in Minecraft and Hytale. I appreciate y'all. Y'all are absolutely lovely. I love this community that we're building together of just kindness, politeness, and hey, it's okay to not know a thing, and someone, you know, politely tell you what the thing is. That, you know, okay, we're going off on a side tangent, but the whole, if someone doesn't know a thing and then people mock them for it, why? That, you know, all that doesn't encourage learning. That encourages the fear of, like, ever saying you don't know something. And it's absolutely okay to not know something. No one knows everything. I'm getting real passionate about this. I don't know why. But anyway, no one knows everything. So it's just insane to mock someone who doesn't know a thing. And watch, the person who's mocking them probably also doesn't know. But because they weren't brave enough to ask the question, they get to mock them. And I'm like, no, that's not. Am I still on my level? I'm not on my level 50. I gotta be on my level 50, right? Am I deeper? Is it 54? I don't remember. I should still be on diamond level. But anyways, I want to go back down. How much lava is there? None? Okay, cool. I'm gonna go back down. Anyways, yeah, I was like, how is someone supposed to want to learn? And then they just turned to, like, asking ChatGPT, because ChatGPT's not gonna judge them. Sure, it's not gonna judge you. Because it can't. It's a machine, and it's also been built to be so painfully agreeable that it's not going to teach you anything. It's just going to side with you no matter what to keep you using it, because I guess that's how they make money, if you keep using it. So it can't be disagreeable, because then you're going to not use it. But then you don't learn if you just have an echo chamber. It's pretty much, you have to talk to other people. But I mean, other people also need to not be like, just, if someone doesn't know something, I'm going to switch pickaxe. I'm about to go on a rant and break that by accident. But anyways, if someone doesn't know something, just kindly inform them. You don't need to be like, you're wrong. You'd be like, well, actually, it's this. It is, but just be kind to each other. It's really not hard. It takes less energy than being mean, to be honest. Because when you're being mean, you get all riled up and you get that little chest twinge, or maybe you've been mean for so long you don't feel the chest twinge anymore. Your morals telling you that's not the right thing to do. But anyways, yeah, it doesn't cost anything more to be nice. It really doesn't. Not even be nice, to just be like polite or just neutral. Just being mean or nasty or rude is, I don't know why I said nasty like that, but anyway, being mean, nasty, or rude, it's just makes no sense and is completely pointless. So why do it? Unless someone is being like aggressive to you, there's no need to, like, when someone is just asking a question like, you don't know what that is, stupid. I'm like, that's not gonna encourage them to later ask the question. They want to learn, and so they're asking now. So just answer the damn question, or also say you don't know. Let's look it up together. It's not hard. This makes me so mad, and I don't know why. Probably because for the longest time, I was afraid to ask questions. I was afraid to say I don't know to something because I was terrified someone was going to mock me. And that's because do I want to call out this family member? I'm not going to say specifically who. I have a large family. Sorry, slid away from the mic. But anyway, I have a large family, so they're probably not going to know who I'm talking about in particular. But I had a family member that I saw frequently. That's why this is very ingrained in my noggin. That if I didn't know a thing, they would mock me so bad that I was just afraid to then not know something. And so I stopped asking a question. If someone said a word I didn't know, I pretended I knew it by just, go, I'm a kid, by the way, so I'm not going to know all this. They had issues. I don't know why they mocked me. But anyways, yeah, it took years before I was like, I'm sick of this. I'm not going to care if someone mocks me for not knowing a thing. If they mock me for not knowing a thing, I'm just not going to talk to that person anymore, because that's not a good person. That's not someone I want to be around. I want to learn things. I want to learn and grow and know things without feeling less than or being made fun of for not knowing a thing. It's like, that's insane. No one knows everything, so you really shouldn't make fun of people for not knowing things. Anyway, so whenever everyone would say a word that I didn't know, I would just ask them real quick, was the definition on that, or what does that word mean? Or if they said, have you heard of such and such, I'd be like, nope. I start proudly pretty much announcing when I didn't know a thing. Not like announcing it out of the blue, but okay, for example, I've never watched the Indiana Jones movies, and some people would shame you for that, which is insane. It's just a movie. And it's not like it doesn't exist anymore. You could easily watch it anywhere. But anyways, it was actually my husband who asked me this, which I knew he wasn't going to mock me, but, I just got into the habit of, like, proudly announcing if I didn't know the thing. So he mentioned something about Indiana Jones, like, never seen it. And he's like, never? And I'm like, nope. Something about saying nope, all extra exaggerated and proud, just made me more okay with saying it. And it also kind of took the wind out of the people's sails who would be the type to mock you for not knowing the thing. Because I feel like they want you to feel that shame, but if you're probably like, nope, don't know what that is, then they can't shame you, because you're obviously not going to be hurt by it, and their goal is to hurt you or feel bigger than in some way. But if you're already proud of your lack of knowledge, but also willing to learn, that kind of takes the wind out of their sails, and they just kind of explain it to you. So yeah, I just started not being ashamed of not knowing something, and I've learned a lot more because of that. And again, probably doing the note. I feel a sneeze coming on. Am I gonna lose it? I don't know. Okay, anyways, I think it faded. Yeah, so I started doing that, and now I'm not afraid to ask someone a question if I don't know a thing. I think it might have also stemmed from, like, when my mom was teaching me and she would do math questions, and because she was really good at math, she could not understand why I couldn't wrap my head around it, but the way I think is very different from how she thinks, so I couldn't visualize the math problems the way she was doing. First of all, I made all the numbers human, and we're just gonna get into that in another video, maybe. Most likely not, I'm gonna forget. But anyways, So she would explain how I needed to solve the problem, and it would just not compute. And so she would explain it again the same exact way. I'm like, I didn't compute the first time. You explain it the same exact way, I'm not going to compute. So yeah, I started not, and she would just get so baffled and frustrated that I wasn't getting it. And then I just got fearful of, asking her again. So I don't know how it happened, but I started asking I'm going to shout this one out, my older sister, the one that I want to play Hightail with in Minecraft and all the games. But anyway, somehow she started helping with my math. I can't remember if I asked her once or twice or if she offered. I don't remember how it started. But, oh my gosh, just infinite amount of patience. And I think it's just because I'm not sure if she was genuinely that patient or just very good at hiding her frustration. I think she was just genuinely that patient. But anyways, why am I seeing the glitchy thing again? Is there a warden nearby? She was so patient that I learned faster. I didn't feel rushed. I felt like I could take my time, and so my brain wasn't freaking out about, making someone upset and wasting someone's time. So I was actually able to focus on the problem, and then I learned a decent amount of math through her. And best part is, if I didn't get the first explanation, she explained it in a totally different way the second or the third or the fourth time. Each time it was a slightly different explanation, and so it would actually click in my brain. And then my brother also started it. She somehow became our tutor. I don't even know how that happened, but she coached my brother and I through math because she was just so patient. I think she also coached my other younger brother. I don't remember if she also taught my younger sister. But yeah, she kind of became the default teacher because she just had so much patience. I was like, oh my gosh, if she ever wanted to be a teacher, or not a teacher, because that's like a way larger class, totally different. But if she ever wanted to be a tutor, she would be amazing at it. Because, oh my god, and again, she's not even that much older than me. She's like a year and a half older than I am. But she was just so patient, and she could think. She thought a lot of how my mom thinks. Their thinking patterns are fairly similar, but she could also switch it to understanding how my thought patterns work. So because she could see the two and do the switch, that made it easier for my mom to explain it to her, and then she could explain it to us in a bajillion different ways the way we needed to hear it. And that just helped so much, and that made me feel so good. Oh my gosh, thank you, sis. I'm not gonna shout out your real name, but we're just gonna find a nickname for you, and then we'll call you by that. But anyways, yeah, that was super, super helpful. I don't even really know how I got on this tangent, but here we are. This is the channel where we go off the deep end. Well, not even the deep end. We just go off on a random tangent. No, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to put that there. Okay, cool. Guess we'll throw that out. Why do I have sticks? Why did I bring sticks with me? I wish I could put... Oh. Yeah, that doesn't actually save any room. We could put tough in there, right? Yeah, that's what we'll do. But anyways, yeah. So that's what that was. This is very helpful, and I appreciate her dearly and forevermore for the rest of my life. Okay, how did we get on this? What was it? I started by asking questions and people being mocking. Those are proper words. Mocking you for asking questions. Yeah, so that's that. Thank you, sis. I'm so glad you helped me on my learning journey so I could learn the things and stuff that I need to learn as an adult and math and wise and all that. So thank you. Back to the run fair, I guess. No, we packed up, left the run fair. Did we get dinner? No, we just ate leftovers and stuff. But I mean, the day before, I already said that we got Mexican. They served me food and a pineapple. It was awesome. Yeah, so I guess the next video we'll talk about the aquarium. What aquarium went to? The Georgia aquarium, the big one. It's in Atlanta. Yeah, the one in Atlanta. Apparently that's, I can't remember if it's the second biggest aquarium in the U.S. or the biggest aquarium in the U.S. But anyway, it was freaking massive. We're doing pretty good, not swearing. Not doing so great, not blasphemizing. That's the word. All right, how long am I on a strip? I don't feel like I found some diamonds in this tunnel, right? We've got 11. Did I find more in the other tunnel? I don't know. All in my shovels on its death's door. We're not going to fully talk about the aquarium because, I was journaling the trip. I journaled the run fair and I journaled the camping, and then I didn't journal the aquarium. So now I'm like, I got to find... I got to dig in the dredges of my brain and find that info and try to, remember it as it was happening. I have pictures and video, but I still got to... dig up that info out of my noggin because that's how my brain works. I'm so glad I wrote everything else down because those things are definitely was more excitable. I wrote down, I kept a camping journal because I knew that if I didn't keep a camping journal, I would convince myself I hated the entire camping trip. I didn't. we'll get into that later, but I didn't hate the whole camping trip. But the journal, the journal was very back and forth, very bipolar appearing. Okay, not bipolar. Sorry, that's an insult to bipolar people. But I mean, it was very back and forth, very Two-Face-esque. I'll say it that way. It's funnier. Anyways, back to mining. Was I talking about stuff? My sister teaching me math, learning math, teacher teaching me math, and all that. Teacher, you know what I mean? Okay. Anyways. Back to the mining, the strip mine. Yeah, there's definitely not as many diamonds in this stuff. Well, I did find 11, so I guess it's a good amount. Maybe I'm not deep enough. Oh, inventory must be full. We're leaving a sprinkling of stuff. That's a stack of 64, so we can't really put it in there. I guess I could put it. That's like half that. Ooh. Do I want tough? I don't know. Do I need more cobblestone? So much cobblestone. My goodness gracious. Is there something else I could put in a bag? That's not good. Oh, the flint. Wait, that could go in that one. Okay, cool. All right, we're gonna pick all those. Wow, I was sitting full on shrimp, but not even like regular shrimp. I was sitting crooked shrimp. Poor Spine's gonna hate me later. All right, now maybe I should drop down because if I was dropped. How low was I? Oh, no, we're about the same level. Okay, cool. Just continue doing this and hope I find. I feel like I haven't found really any diamonds in the walls, just the floor and the ceiling. I wonder if that means I should dig higher or lower. I don't know, fellow teachers and whatnot. She's still watching Bluey. Okay, cool. But anyways, it looks like that's all the time we have for today. Put that there. Hit the bell icon so you can be notified when we upload, because I upload every single day at 9 a.m. It'll be every day, 9 a.m. Minecraft, and then every now and then I'll have like a second video come out on the day, probably around 3 p.m. That seems a reasonable time. But anyway, I want to thank everyone so much for watching. I genuinely appreciate every single. Ooh, what does that mean? You see that thing in the corner? I can't point at it, but you see that thing that appeared on the right side? What's that? Is this a swirly thing? Is it a warden coming? Ooh, did y'all hear that? I heard a screech. Okay. There's nothing but darkness. Why is there? Oh god, this pit in my stomach. It shouldn't be dark that head. Why is there a warden? We weren't stepping on the stuff. There's light ahead. Oh my god. Okay. I've done blasphemous so far. I don't give a fuck. I'm scared. There's diamonds on the floor? How did I miss that? Okay, well, looks like that's all the time we have for today. I want to thank everyone so much for watching. Remember to share this video with everyone you know, love, and hate. Watch those beautiful, gorgeous, bouncy butt cheeks, and we'll see you in the next one. I'm still clenching my gut so hard from that. Love you, smoochies. Okay, bye-bye. What was that? Was that the warden?